What kind of marker post should I use to protect my buried utility? A permanent marker is a simple thing, and they come in lots of shapes and sizes. The purpose of a permanent marker is to create awareness of the presence and approximate location of your buried facilities. It's an important job considering, in 2016, there were over 44,000 damages where there was no call for a locate, and there were 22,000 damages where a one call was made, but locate marks were not visible. If the facility operator employs an effective permanent marking system, any excavator will think twice before digging. Step 1 is selecting the right tool for the right situation. When choosing your marker, consider these factors. Population density. In rural areas, well-placed markers of any style are tolerated. In suburban subdivisions, homeowners, associations, and retail locations may be resistant to some styles of markers. Most people don't want a tall, brightly colored marker in the middle of their front yard. In cities where there's concrete from building to building, upright posts or freestanding signs just aren't practical. Consider the population density of the area to be marked when choosing your marker. Environment. In agriculture areas with tall growing crops like corn, sorghums, and sugarcane, consider the height of your markers. Even tall growing grasses in a ditch can obscure the visibility of the warning marker. A white sign becomes nearly invisible when the ground is covered in snow. Consider the color of your environment if you want your message to be visible. Harsh climates like Arizona desert can be tough on permanent markers. Constant pounding of UV rays can obliterate your warning message if you choose the wrong materials or manufacturer. Consistently windy areas are a tough place for signs installed with any hardware. Wind fatigue can cause signs to rattle or even eventually fall off their post. It can be next to impossible to dig a hole in rocky or extremely hard-packed soils. Choosing a marker that can be driven into hard ground or affixed to a U-channel post will ease installation. Safety. The safety of your buried facility, of your right-of-way, and of the environment must be considered when choosing your marker. Markers in their warning message must be visible from 360 degrees to be effective. The safety of your buried pipeline or cable just might depend on a potential excavator seeing your warning message. Markers that may be impacted should be made to rebound. A marker lying flat on the ground isn't doing its job. ATVs, snowmobiles, vehicles, or even farm equipment may impact your markers. Metal posts can be a safety hazard on the right-of-way. Standard fiberglass posts can degrade when exposed to harsh sunlight. As the resins degrade, the fiberglass migrates to the surface, causing fiber bloom. The now fuzzy-looking posts are a safety hazard to any person or animal that may touch them. Permanent markers are an integral part of your public awareness, damage prevention, operations, and maintenance programs, no matter what type of buried facility you are protecting. Make sure you consider all relevant factors when choosing.